Hey everyone. Um, so after watching this lecture and reading through the textbook, um, my next part of the work for this week is the reflection. So I'm working on that right now. And I just want to introduce myself again. My name is Cecilia Light. My pronouns are she and her. Um, One of my favorite movies ever, which is actually so funny that Robin Williams is in it, and we're learning about him now, is Jumanji. The original Jumanji, obviously. I like the new ones, but I love the original Jumanji with him in it. It's a really good movie. Um, so just to touch on Robin Williams and the perspective I chose to talk about with him was the socio-cultural perspective. I chose this perspective because although I'm not discrediting the fact that he may have had, well, he probably did have mental illness before becoming famous and might have struggled with it before. I think that um, being in the public eye and his status and being on that level of fame can like be mentally deteriorating. It just puts your life into a whole new perspective. Like he's struggling with depression and anxiety and addiction, and hearing about it in the public, like in magazines or in the news, it might be really hard to like combat that and like to like want to get better when people are like rooting against you or like people have like misconceptions about like the way you're trying to help yourself or the way that you've been hurting yourself. Um, and I think that social culture is really interesting. It's a really interesting thing, especially for celebrities, because I feel like more often than not, a lot of celebrities like do now are now like, especially now, even with more media. Like in 2014, there was honestly like less media. Like there was not as, I mean, there might have been iPhones. I think there were iPhones. But like now, social media is crazy, and I think a lot of influencers suffer from some sort of mental illness or some sort of anxiety or depression now from social culture perspectives because of that new aspect of social media. For myself, um, I really relate with a humanistic approach and the humanistic perspective just because I feel like I've been through like personal experiences in my life um, that have like put mental illness in my way. And that's just something I've always really related to. And like in my own therapy, I feel like that's what my therapist and I focus on. Um, so now for my question. Um, it's because I'm a feminist and I wanted to give a little quiz question on that. So, who was the first woman to earn a PhD in psychology? And it's in the reading. Um, it's in 2.1, just to give you a hint. But let me know. Have a great day.